Soul Garden.
Your Sirius Step of the Day is sponsored by Soulmart.me. Watch, shop, learn.
Good day, my friends, and welcome to Step 6. Step 6 is a wonderful step because this is the give and receive of Venus. So Venus is ruling the day, and our inner artist is the one that is present with the king or queen. So you are present with your artist side of you, you are present with your giving and receiving side of you, you are present with the side of you that was built to share. It doesn't mean you are, though, right? It also doesn't mean you are receiving. In fact, for most of my clients, receiving is the actual issue. A lot of people say, I'm not getting what I want, I'm not getting the money I need, I am not getting the praise or appreciation I need. But then, for instance, if I say to them, well, you are a wonderful person, and they'll say, I'm not, or something. And in that one moment, I will prove right there that they do not receive. Because there I was, someone they obviously trust, they paid for a reading, and I say something genuine from my heart, and I'm really good at sending, genuine messages from my heart, so I'm kind of tricky. I wait until their defenses are down, and then I throw in that wonderful compliment and watch them blush. But at the end of the day, today, are you receiving? You're probably giving. You're probably very aware of where you give. Everyone seems to take an account for all the places that they're giving. But are they really accounting for, with that smartass, where you are receiving? All the places you're receiving. And in some regards, this is one of the strange benefits of gratitude because, for a long time I struggled with gratitude in the sense of I was angry and it was hard for me to be grateful. And I struggled and started to understand the metaphysical necessity of gratitude. And one of the byproducts of gratitude is that when you are being grateful for what you have, you are also receiving. You are officially accepting and receiving when you're being grateful. When you say thank you, you have received the gift, right? And so gratitude is the attitude of receiving. I say that all the time. Gratitude is the attitude of receiving. If you want to receive ever from a person, if you don't know how to receive my compliment, if you don't know how to receive someone else's compliment, the way you do it is with gratitude. You bow your head, which I think actually is a cool thing of bowing your crown chakra. I think that's where it goes back to in humans. And I think we bow our crown chakra and we say, thank you. I accept and receive your gift. And when you do accept and receive, it's kind of like receiving a massage, You want to sit there and relax. You want to allow the person's energy into you. You want to taste it. And that's part of it too. As a psychic, as an empath, I always taste the energy I receive And sometimes it's full of some stuff. And that's what gives it its flavor. But I don't have to digest the energy. That's different than receiving, incidentally. That's a Virgo quality, to digest it. That means you're going to consume it. You're going to transmute it into what you want. And, that's a weird thing. To receive it is like a breeze passing through you. It's a lovely, gentle breeze, like to receive the scent of a rose or to receive the call of a man or a woman, like hello. It's not something you should digest. So to receive a compliment from an ugly person shouldn't hurt a bit. To receive anything from someone you don't respect shouldn't hurt a bit. And that's where we block ourselves in step 6. our ego. Our ego, the dumbass, says on our behalf, oh, no, you aren't good enough to give to the king or queen. I'm sorry. And then that same dumbass is like, on the corner of a corporation going, give me a job, I'm worth it. And just, a few minutes ago did not accept and receive a stranger. Now, how do you know that's not an angel dressed in street clothes? You just don't know, do you? I mean, we've all known that. You never know who you are encountering and when the universe is showing up for you. And so it's my general high-minded policy to accept and receive from anyone with gratitude and graciousness. So today is about receiving, really, but it's also about giving. I also talk about honor and dishonor in step 6 because it's the basic code of humans on earth, which is that, it goes to law of cause and effect, right? For every cause, there is an effect. This is the basic principle of once we're in play in reality. Once you take an action, there's always an effect to that action, a reaction, right? So step 9 is when we take action. So in step 6, we're actually trying to calm out our cause and effect and balance out our energies on earth so that when we take action in step 9, we're leaping from a nice balanced platform, and we're also leaping from integrity, we're leaping from honor, and we're leaping from our potential for art. Because if we are in balance, we're in potential for creating beauty. Beauty turns out to be balance. So a beautiful face is a balanced face as far as our eyes are concerned, and a beautiful rose is a balanced rose. So balance turns out to be what we see as beauty in most cases, but people can see beauty in disharmony and chaos and those things too. Because at the end of the day, the universe through cause and effect has balanced it all. So there is art in everything because you can look at it in warp senses and you can see balance too. So in step 6, you are giving and receiving today, and you are seeking your own inner tranquility, and you are also probably in this time having to bow your ego because, like I said, the ego is what will turn things down. So like I said, gratitude and graciousness of bowing the ego, whenever you bow your head and you can basically be struck over it with a weapon, you are in a sense forcing your dumbass to relax, and the inner artist comes out and can delicately look at the situations at hand. The last thing I'll point out about a step 6 day is that it leads to a step 7 day, which is a spiritual day. So tomorrow we are spiritual, which means that today we want to restore balance to our life so we can have that tranquility for step 7. And you can see that if you go with the flow of the steps, the universe prepares you for each day the day before. Isn't that cool? It's all built incrementally, just like the numbers. It's a wonderful discovery of spirit. So today, you want to basically go ahead and balance the bank account. Yes, and anything that will take off the stress inside of you and allow you to fall asleep tonight in a perfect giving and receiving with yourself. And that's what you're restoring, is the giving and receiving with yourself. Listening to yourself, responding to yourself, and being what I say in honor. When you're in honor, you are honoring everything that you have been given. When you're in honor, that means you know what you are and you know what your footprint is when you take action. When you take action and you create a ripple in space-time, the honor-dishonor is that you will address whatever ripple you create. If a person asks you a question, it is dishonorable not to answer, because you stop the ripple and stop the game of give and take. Whenever you don't accept a compliment from someone, you stop the ripple. You're not accepting, and you stop the give and take, right? So if you're going to be out there in the world in play, it is honorable to be always giving and taking with equal exchange. That also means that you don't accept when someone has dishonored you, and that's when the ego comes out. If the ego comes out today, it would be because someone has dishonored you in a day of step 6, tranquility. And that's where I try to be a gentleman myself and say, "Sir, madam, I think you are in dishonor. For I have tried to be this way, and I do not feel it has been reciprocated. What say you?" And that is probably the best way, I think, to handle conflict. So you might have a little conflict today, you might have a little disharmony, but the root intention is Venus, and that's to restore balance and to restore your life into tranquility. And tomorrow, from that, we will log into Creator and see what's going on. So I'll see you in 24 hours for step 7. Namaste.